Unarmed fugitive shot and killed by Aurora police.
3 days after the shooting, our partners at the Denver Post getting his mugshot, and we're learning more about this man and what police were doing there in the first place. 7 News reporter Russell Haythorne live in Aurora. And Russell, the city's new police chief telling you he's purposely limiting how much information he's sharing right now.
And he says he realizes that could backfire given the nation's current anxiety about officer-involved shootings. Example, Ferguson. But he says releasing too much information at this point could compromise the investigation. We now know the fugitive shot and killed by Aurora police last week was unarmed. What is unclear is why the officer fired his gun to begin with.
Members of the SWAT team attempted to take the subject into custody, at which time one shot was fired and the subject was struck one time in the chest.
The fugitive shot and killed here was 37-year-old Nescalis Vinzant. Police had a warrant for Vinzant because he had cut off his ankle monitor on Monday of last week.
We want to make sure that we're being as transparent as possible. We're giving them as much information as we can about the investigation and making sure that they understand that when we can release the information, again, that will not jeopardize the case, we will do that.
Police won't say if there was an altercation prior to the shooting. The chief also addressed the current climate of the nation and the idea this could spark local protests.
I think if we were to provide you more, we may be hurting the investigation by giving you wrong information.
Also today, the Arapahoe County DA George Brockler recused himself from this case, citing a conflict of interest for his office. So the case has now been handed over to the Jefferson County DA's office. The name of the officer involved is not being released. Live in Aurora, Russell Haythorne, 7 News.